Okay, getting started here. Edina against Tonka. We're at Pago Arena. Grivna working the puck along the wall, gets it through. Oh, she goes down. No trip. Oh, we got a little bit of breakout here. Edina is good at this. Redessel, nice skating by Redessel. Looks like the puck got caught in her skate. Or maybe she skated on the puck. Oh, nice tip there, Grivna. Gets a stick out. That'll be icing, though. Oh, whoops. The goalie played it. Ref had had his arm up. Conan up to Stroop. Stroop with a nice angled stick to drop it in. The Edina guy next to me, he has an AI version of a video mechanism running his screen, which costs like $400. So he just sits there and talks. I move the camera at the same time, and that guy doesn't. Lou working it through the circle. Bray, or I'm sorry, that's Strothman. How did I get those two confused? Strothman on the ground, tries to get a stick on it. And here comes Omen. Omen flips back around, looking up the ice, flips back around again, goes to Conan. Conan slams it up to Grivna. Grivna has Ecker. Oh, shoot. Ecker was leaking out on their offsides, so they'll blow it dead.
What do we got tonight?
2-4?
1-2.
1-2. So 50-50, you have to go out. Up to Prosser. Prosser floats it in. Centered. Ooh, Ecker went through traffic with that pass. Redessel working on top. Ecker finding Grivna. Back to Ecker. Ecker kicking around a little bit. Grivna tries to wrap around. Prosser with the puck. Prosser on her backhand. Flips it in. Yeah. And we're going to have a hook, maybe? Uh-oh. Their helmets were stuck together. So Prosser and then number 8 for Edina, their helmets got stuck together. That's another thing I've not seen before. Looks like their helmets got... The helmets have a little bit of a hook. It's called the J-hook with a cage. See ya? With a cage on it. Oh, okay. And it looked like they got hooked together, but so they change a few. 11 minutes. Here's shot. A strong shot. Lavender. Good save. Conan looking up the ice. Edina player knocks it down. Bray goes off the Zamboni door. Always dangerous by the Zamboni doors. Those things tend to eat sticks. Icing waved off. Tipped, but it wasn't actually. Those Zamboni doors can get hungry. They love eating $300 sticks. Omen making a move. The C's part for her. She'll throw it in on net. Yep, take a chance. Throw it in. Last year, Omen scored from the middle of the ice on a shot where she just dumped it in. Francie, nice move by Francie. She goes deep behind the net with her pass in there. Stroop battling in the corner. Where Stroop battling some Edina. Stroop off the wall, trying to get it further up the wall. Prosser, that's the danger of pinching down there. Redessel's got to defend. Nice play by Redessel. Nice play. No penalty there. Good aggressive physical play. Tonka, that was a slap shot. That missed. Oh, that hit a skate, so the puck's going to come down. No icing. Off the boards it comes. Omen flips it over to Conan. Conan. It's Grivna. Grivna trying to get it past the Edina D. Can't. It's bottled up on the blue line. There we go. We get it deep. Edina hammers it into the on net. Lavender actually kicked that one into the corner. Lou Conan battling Lou, trying to drive it out of the corner. Grivna pressuring. That made Edina come out of the zone. They're offsides. So Edina offsides will reset. Tonka will change all 5. 8:50 left here in the first. The Edina guy next to me he's got his hands in his pockets. I don't. Tipped ahead. Studer has got to get there. Icing on Tonka. Studer had to go off her stick. I think she would have beat her there, but and that hit a player. Prosser pushes it up the wall, and there it is. Lost it for a second. Strothman pressuring. Strothman spins around, tried to center it, got knocked off the puck. Good grinding in the corner by Strothman. Clears it up for Ware. Ware bounces it down in the corner. Strothman has Strothman drawn a penalty. The Edina player's stick got caught in Strothman's shoulder pad area, or around her neck. It looked kind of odd from the angle that I have. Maybe go back and take a look at it. You can go back and rewind if you're watching it immediately and see what's going on. It's the beauty of YouTube. Or if I say something stupid, you can go back and hear what I said. But penalty coming up for Edina, so Tonka will go on the power play. See if we can win the face-off here. Face-off right back to Omen. Omen goes to Conan. Conan with a wide-open shot. Shot saved by Edina. Conan had the puck on her stick. I'd like to see her shoot that faster. Get the goalie moving so she can't set herself. Bray in the corner with Lou. Lou digs it out of there with Ecker. Oops, centered. Bray fires it up to Conan. Conan works to the top. Lou tried a one-timer. Gotta watch those one-timers on top there. Could lead to breakouts. Lou into Bray. Bray goes off the wall to Conan. Conan. A little too hard to Lou off the wall. Here comes Edina breaking it out again. They're going to cross that blue line and dump it in soft. Omen looks up the ice. Goes up to Bray. Bray. Nice pass up to Ecker. Ecker going to drive it in. Ecker fires it on net, and they make the save. So Tonka will change all 5. Centered out front. Ware off the side of the net. Ware going to wrap it around. Back to Prosser. Prosser fires one in. That goes wide. I think she was trying to hit Strothman. Ware grinds it up to Redessel. Redessel fires one in on net. Shot save. Rebound out front. Strothman, Tonka with some good pressure here. Prosser looking around the ice. She's going to fire one in on net low. That makes it. They make a save there. Redessel up to Struck. Struck finds Prosser. Prosser back to Struck. Struck goes behind her back. Bounced around, and puck's going to come out. Yep. Oh, Prosser holds the line. Never mind. I thought she held it. Prosser up to Redessel. Redessel hits Grivna. Grivna puts one on net. Rebound. Good stick there by Redessel. Redessel keeping it in the zone, but it does come out. Here comes Prosser. Prosser chip pass. Trying to hit Ecker, but Edina's able to capture the puck here. It's going to come out of the zone. Conan looking across. She goes to Omen. Omen go off the boards to Ecker. Ecker pushes it in the corner. Nice play by Ecker. She's going off for a change. Lou in the middle. Pass got defended well. Omen will have to pull it back. Omen saucers one over to Conan. Finds Grivna. Tonka. There comes Grivna. She chips it forward. Tonka pushing it forward. It comes into the corner. Grivna up to Conan. Conan, just shoot it. She's got to shoot that. Omen's got to fire one in on net. Good shot by Omen. It's a low wrister there. Studer on the doorstep tried to backhand. That got deflected. Good stick there by, who was that? Grivna. Tonka defending well. Got to get it out of the zone. Up to Studer. Studer gets it to the red line. Dumps it in. That's the game right there. Dump it in. Get across that red line and go tack. Studer working behind the net with Bray. Edina with not a lot of zone time this period to start with. Tonka and their offsides. So Prosser spins one up to Ware. Ware taken down a little bit there aggressively. Strothman into the corner. Centers it. Ooh, Struck. I don't know what that hit, if that hit the goalie's pad or, but I thought that was looking good. Tonka's got to defend here. We look to center it, but can't. Good pressure in the corner there by Prosser and Ware on it now. Redessel pushes it back into the corner. Prosser up to Struck. Struck goes off the wall, and she'll change. That's an ill-advised pass. That's icing. Icing. Tonka with continued pressure here. Conan. Owen's got to defend a 2-on-1. She's got to watch that player behind her. Here comes a shot on Lavender. They score. Tonka getting caught there on top, not able to slow that rush down. And Edina, who's been outskated the whole period, rips one above Lavender's shoulder, and they go up 1-0. Tonka losing a bit of a containment on top there. Edina had a couple of chances there prior to that, unable to connect, but Tonka just got to continue. They've out pressured Edina. The ice on this side of the rink is barely used. Tonka with a ton of pressure down on their end, and they've definitely owned the pace of play here. Edina, they're able to capitalize on that 2-on-1. Here comes Redessel. Redessel moving up the ice, working through traffic. Redessel fires one in. Didn't get full Lana on that one. That one got, her stick got hit. Krivna, her stick got hit as she was moving through neutral zone. Struk kicking it forward with Bray. Bray gets it in deep. She'll go off for a change. Francie Ware tied up in the corner along with Strothman. Omen floats it back into Struk. Back to Ware. Ware looking to bring it forward. She got bottled up. Good physical play by Ware. Knocked Edina off the puck. Ware skating after it. She gets pushed into the boards. Omen decides to back off there. Good defense by Omen. Puck comes bouncing out of the zone. Here comes Lou. Lou working it up. Lou kind of lost an edge as she was. Where's our D? There they come back. D made a change. Lana will have to D with Prosser. They work through traffic. There's a good shot on Lavender. Good save into the corner. Nice angled save. Puck's loose out front. Good job, Tonka team here. Continuing some good pressure. Ooh, Grivna trying to hit Ecker, releasing. That missed out on that. 25 seconds left in this first period. Tonka with a really good skating first period, just unfortunately down 1-0. A lot more shots on goal, but Edina with a good wrister. Ooh! Six seconds left here, and that'll wrap up the first period. Good All right, Tonka. See if they can continue the pressure. They've outskated, outshot, but not outscored Edina so far here. Just haven't seen Edina break out like I was just going to say like they normally do, but as I say that, Omen's got to defend here. Good job by Omen defending, getting on the body of the Edina player, playing physical. We had that bit of a conversation on the drive here. Play physical, play tough in front of the net. Push them around a little bit as much as you can. Omen will play it behind the net. Works up through traffic. Puck goes up in the air. There we go. Good stick there by Grivna. Conan gets a stick on it. She's trying to chip it out. Can't. Tonka. Conan goes down. Lost an edge. And there we go. Puck does come out. Tonka will recover here. Edina pulls it back into the zone. Grivna goes off the wall. I don't know if we had to do that. I think that crew had been on the ice for a little while, and she had to drop it in. Ruby pressuring Edina in the zone. I've seen our forwards do a really good job of pressuring on top. That shot goes wide. And I say on top, I don't even really know what that means, but oh, no penalty there. No!
I disagree with that call.
That shot goes wide. I say on top.
She just fell down.
Go back and take a look at that replay. The Edina player just fell down, and the ref called it a penalty. So maybe you see something different. I'm looking at my phone, but they're on a power play, so we'll have to defend. They walk in, Lavender, they score.
That's bullshit. Go look at
Unfortunately, Tonka goes down 2-0. That's the thing with Edina. They've got some really good shots, and they capitalize. That was not a penalty, but I'm not a ref. There's a shot, Grivna. There you go, Tonka continuing pressure. Here comes Studer. She'll try to chip it in. Gets bottled up on the blue line and tied up there. Edina controls it. Conan will play that. Look up to Studer. Studer trying to chip it forward. Oh, Lou going off for a change. Unfortunately, there she maybe have had a lane there. Grivna playing it back. Here comes Edina wheeling through. Conan will have to defend. Shot on Lavender. Good save. Really good shot by Edina. Omen trying to hit Grivna. Puck comes up the ice. Struk defends. They dive into the zone. Conan plays plays it well. Struk hunting for that puck, can't come up with it. Bray trying to move it forward. It does come in deep, but Edina controls. Edina breaking out. They'll dump it in. Lavender looks at it, but Omen plays it. Omen caught up behind the boards there. Chips it up against the wall. Tonka trying to break out. We've got a 2-on-1. Struk. There's a shot. Save. Struk was going wide. Shot on the Edina goalie. She knocked it down, made the save. So we'll have a face-off here. Again, Struk chips it back into the zone. Francie Ware, hot pursuit. Puck comes back around. Struk. Prosser holding the blue line well. Puck comes back to her. But they retreat. Prosser will play it again here. She'll go up the wall trying to hit Struk. Here comes the Ware. Ware tried to do a little bit of a deke move. Lost the puck. Prosser defending. Edina goes across. Shot went wide there. Edina tried to center it. There's a shot, bouncing puck into the corner. Prosser defends behind the net, goes into the corner. Edina kind of cycling through the zone right now, getting some shots. Tonka looking to get it out. Grivna along the boards. Looks like it did it. Yep, it came out. Here comes Ecker trying to take a swipe at it and keep moving it forward here. She does. She'll look up to the. Oh, her D went off. And the puck comes out. Conan out of the zone there. Redessel goes back to Grivna. She'll dump it in. Tonka kind of caught in an awkward kind of spot there with a change, and then they go off the wall. Good play. No. Oh, they're going to call a penalty on them. All right, Tonka got to go back on the kill again. Seemed pretty light. Edina setting up their power play here. There comes a shot out front. Lavender makes that save, kicks it aside. Good save. Lou trying to get there, trying to chip it out of there. Edina able to keep it deep. Lana battling. They go across. Here comes a shot. Off the shin of Ecker. Lavender able to track the puck. Good D by Prosser. Closing that shooting lane. Edina kind of moving around, looking for a shot. Here comes a slap shot. They whiff on that completely.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Good.
Good stick on stick there by Lou. Prosser defending in the corner. They walk in. Edina whiffs on that. 7:30 here left in the second period. Minute left on this power play. They wind up on Lavender. Lavender makes a good save. Prosser tied up in the corner. Oh, that's Redessel. Lana goes off the wall. Lou just trying to get it out. Redessel, good job. She ices it. And we'll reset with 45 seconds and 7:08 left here in the second. 45 seconds left in the second period. Edina still working it through here. Cycling, drop pass there. Back to center. That's definitely a design play. Good save, Lavender. Lavender active here on this Omen, holding it against the wall. Good play there by Grivna. Strothman. She'll drop back in. Tonka just trying to hold on here with 6 seconds left. There's a shot. Lavender makes a great save. Conan goes from the penalty box back to the bench. Omen, that's tipped, and puck comes back into the zone. Ecker pressuring. Good job, Ecker. Grinding that one. Puck does come out, though. Omen tried to kind of move that forward, but couldn't. Prosser, what happened? Offsides? Yep, offsides. Prosser trying to move it forward. Little to no room there. 3 Tonka players battling. Lou as it come back. Rodessel goes off the wall. Edina keeping it in the zone. Edina definitely turning it on here this period compared to the first period. A little bit more evenly played, if not in Edina's favored, but there's been a couple penalties, so it's hard to factor that in. Here comes Ecker. Lou goes down, no call. And a rubbings racing, I guess, out there. Ecker pounds it off the wall. Tonka will change a few. Tipped on that pass. Bray kicks it to Grivna. Need to get it out of the zone. Edina drops it in. There's a shot on Lavender off the side of the net. Tonka trying to recover. There was a rebound attempt there. Lavender positioned it well. Here comes Grivna. Got one-on-one. Bray right behind her. Bray moves. Oh. Grivna maybe not able to see that Bray was right behind her for a potential drop pass, but Tonka continued pressure. Ooh, Conan takes some shot to the face. Omen looking around. Tries to hit a couple sticks. No icing. Studer racing after the puck. Conan and Omen up on D here. Puck's loose in front. Shots have definitely dried up a little bit. Omen's got to step into that one. Omen fires one in on net. Just wide. Looks like it hit a player out front. Strothman. Shoot that, Francie. Francie shoots that. Glove save. Puck's loose. Tonka with some good shot. Oh, Tonka on the doorstep there of getting one home. Good sequence there by Tonka. The puck was on the line from what one dad was saying up here. An inch away or so from capitalizing on that pressure. So 3:49 here left in the second. Tonka still down 2-0. Coach EJ asking for some clarification. Rodessel tried to drop it in. She does. Rodessel pinching. Tonka is going to have to get back here. Prosser skating back after it. Chips it against the wall. We got a Edina player open in front of the net. Francie Ware able to get down and disrupt that. Looking up to Strook. Strook. Icing.
No.
Get down. Stop hanging out, will you?
Shot score. Edina goes up 3-0. Right off the face-off, Tonka. That's what makes Edina good. Quick shots, good shots, execution, and they're up 3-0. Tonka's played them well in most facets of the game tonight. It's their shooting that has elevated them into the 3-0 lead. So the shots they've put on net have been really good. So off that face-off, that was a great shot. And then on that power play was good, and then on that other breakaway was good as well. So Tonka has played them tight. It's just some of that skill right now that's on display for Edina in the shooting. So we've certainly skated with them, that's for sure. We, not me, them. Grivna pressuring. Puck comes into the goalie there. Grivna on the doorstep. Puck's loose. Gonna watch the breakout here. Can't get too sucked in. Omen plays it back, and she'll pound it into the zone. Tonka will change the forwards in 1D. Studer tried to make a play on it. She moves it back forward. It does come off her stick. Studer tied up, and Edina's offsides. Grivna moving the puck up. Puck as she came around the net. Here comes Edina. They're breaking out here. Redessel. Oh, that's Prosser. Sorry. Redessel was defending there. Puck's loose. There's a shot. Lavender kicks it aside. They score. Tonka caught a little flat-footed here on that entry. Got a little bit of out of balance, and they go 4 with a minute left. Omen off the wall. Strothman with a wear by her. Omen looks over to Conan, whiffs on it. Here comes Edina working it back. Conan makes a swipe on it, misses. Lavender makes a good save, bailing out her D. Omen and Conan, they're getting a little bit toasted. Yep. That'll wrap up the period. So unfortunately, Tonka came out really hard that first period and dominated play for about the first 10 minutes of that period, and Edina scored, and they haven't looked back. So it's 4-0 after 2. Here comes Tonka, down 4. Start the third period. Redessel fires one on net. That hits either Ecker or the Edina player out front. Grivna trying to wrap it around. That gets bottled up. Puck's loose out in front. And Edina able to come away from it. Edina pushing it up the ice. Redessel pushes that one also away here. Edina working through traffic. They'll shoot. Lavender with a great save. Good positioning out front by Lavender. Defending well. Edina working through the zone here. Wheeling through traffic. Bray gets a stick on it. Tonka got to work into the body there of the skater. Here comes Studer. Studer working through traffic. That gets chipped in. Studer on the attack. Grivna goes off the side of the net. Try to backhand, but that got defended pretty well. Oh, Edina player went down. No call. Anytime I see them fall, I think there's going to be a penalty called, but thankfully not there. Here's a shot. Nope, that's deflected. Lavender able to let that one slide by. Ullman trying to get it out of the zone. That gets spun backwards. She gets a stick on it. Ullman riding her against the wall. Centered out front. Lavender. Puck's loose. Ullman. Good D. Can't see who just went to the ice there, but Ullman will play it off the wall. Chip it out. Chip it back. Puck's loose behind it. Ullman spun around a little bit there. Ware continued some pressure. Edina starting off with some good pressure here.
Now there is. There was. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not working now.
12:35 here left. See if it's working now. It should be working.
Looks like it's working.
And Ullman trying to ice it. Hits an Edina player. Here comes Sophie Liu. Liu working up off the boards. She'll go and collect it herself. Liu bottled up by a few Edina players. Ecker floats it forward. Liu in pursuit. Here comes Edina. And they'll drop it in deep. Here comes Prosser. Prosser working it up off the wall. She gets bottled up. Edina spins around through the circle. Redessel. Prosser now defending. Prosser with a good stick. Working it up. Edina, though, stops it on the dot. And Tonka able to clear. But Edina able to hammer it back into the zone, and it's out of play. 11:09 here in the third. Edina with that 4-0 lead. Bray working it up. Studer hits Grivna. Grivna chipping it in. So this Edina green team is 31-0-2. They have those couple ties, but they've outscored their opponents 191-20. Icing Tonka.
Let me check let me check it. It must be him.
10-15 here left in the third. There's a shot. That goes wide. I don't know if that was a wide shot or Lavender. We'll give Lavender the save. Blocker save on that one. Conan trying to peel it out of there. Can't. Strook skates around it. Lavender handcuffed, but makes the save. And Tonka will change all 5. Tonka looking to get something going here. That'll be a nice. What? Icing waved off. Probably earlier in the game it gets called, but 4-0. They won't call that. Off the boards, Edina. Little breakout, quick. Looking in the line, a little bit of a drag. Gets to Lavender, but Redessel able to peel it out of there. Oop, Lou hits the deck pretty hard. Here comes Edina. They center it. Nicely centered. Backhand on Lavender. Nice glove save. Lavender with a good game tonight. She's made a lot of good quality saves. Some of the shots that she's seen have been rockets, so tough to defend those. Especially the one off the face-off. That was a quick shot. And the breakaway, those are just really good shots. So she's played well. Lavender makes that save off the wall, trying to escape here. Tonka trying to get it out. Bray working it up through traffic. Gets bottled up. They do get it out. Grivna able to push it up the ice. Through neutral zone. Conan. Oman goes back to Conan. Conan up against the wall. Studer. Edina changes a cup 1, so left the middle open. Puck will come out, so Edina will have to reset. Tonka, with not as much pressure here as they had in the first period. The first period they played well, defended Edina very well, and Edina with a couple good shots. If you're just joining or joined late. Strothman against the boards. She'll throw it up to Studer. Studer unable to get that one. Prosser goes off the boards. Studer is in my way. Speaking of Studer. Centered. Well, backhanded in. Lavender kicks that one aside. Good save, Lavender. And we'll reset here. 7:15 left.
Look at this. That's goals against and for with Edina.
Seriously. They've allowed 4 goals all season.
21. 191 to 20.
Centered in front. Tonka, Ware trying to get it on. Ware had a shot there. Strook chips it in. Strothman spins around with a lot of space. Ware out in front, right behind the net now. Ware grinding, tied up, trying to get it up to Redessel. She does. Redessel will spin around. Redessel fired on Redessel on net. That hits a player out front. Hits Strothman. Edina pounds it out. They break out quick. Shot on Lavender. That just went wide, so not even a shot. Good play by Ware. Ecker works it to Conan. Conan pushes it into the zone. I say pushes it in deep. Omen. She'll spin it around. Find Grivna. Conan. Fire that in. Conan's got to shoot that. Conan had a lane. She goes back and watches it. Get the puck on the net. Conan pinches down. Grivna defends. Omen will step up. Good play by Omen. Stopped it for a brief moment. The goal.
Is there a penalty? Did EJ pull the goalie?
So Coach EJ pulls the goalie with 5 minutes left, down 4-0. Trying to get something going. Tonka will pressure here. They'll change. See how Tonka reacts. Can keep the pressure on. Got to get 2 on the puck. Evelyn works through traffic. Fires one on net. Shot save on net. Good job, Evelyn. Like to see that. See some more of that from Omen. Creating some chances. Tonka electing to pull the goalie. Strategy by EJ with 4:54 left, down 4. Let's see if he can generate something here. I like it. Ware battling in the corner, 2 on the puck, maybe 3. Keep the pressure on. Don't let him break out, though. Puck comes up the wall. Strook. Redessel comes down. Maybe not the best idea there, but Tonka continues to hold possession. Ware. Strook's got to get in there. Strook now in it. Redessel throws one on net. Shot save. Nice shot by Redessel. Rebound came. Strothman gets tied up in the corner. Here comes Edina breaking out. Got to keep the puck in. They're going to shoot it on net. Ooh, Prosser defends that one. The open net can be a bit of a distraction. It's just sitting there. Tonka trying to hold it. Redessel. Ooh, goes up to Prosser off the wall. I don't see this. Yep, then they score. Edina put one in. That'll be 5-0 with 4 minutes left. I like the strategy, though. Grivna working the puck. Oh, she gets tripped. That was a trip before. Referees electing not to call that one. Owen will skate after it. She pulls it behind the net. She'll have to push it up. Hits Ecker. Trying to hit Lou. Edina floats it forward. Conan now. She'll pull it back up to Lou. Studer, and Edina must have been offsides there. So we'll have a face-off right here in front of us. EJ electing to keep it 6-on-5. I was just looking at some stats. This Edina team has outscored their opponents 191-20. They get through one. Ooh, nice job. Tonka battling. That's what EJ is looking for there. Here comes Ware. Ware putting his shoulder down. Holds the Edina player off. Trying to create some space. Up to Prosser. Prosser can't hold the line. I'm sorry. Couldn't hold the puck there. Redessel re-enters the zone. Redessel leaves it for Strook. Strook kicks it forward. Edina going for an easy one. And they miss. Icing. That's what happens. Icing. 2:30 left here in the third. Coach EJ still keeping the net clear. Trying to get a goal on these guys. Again, this team is 31-0-2 with 191 goals scored for them and only 20 against. So they've got a pretty good team here. Here comes Grivna. Grivna puts it into the zone deep. Ecker slams into the boards, tries to center it, goes off the back of the net. Here comes Edina breaking out. We got to get 2 or 3 on the puck for sure at any given time since we're down. Omen, she'll fire one in on net. Shot, good shot, save.
Not many. Maybe 3 or 4. Maybe 4. Oh, yeah.
Redessel tried to fire that one in, and it comes to Prosser's stick. Prosser puts that one on the ice towards the net. Where? Behind the net. She'll try to wrap around. Shot, save. Early whistle. Save. 1:28 here left in the third. Tonka holding their own with 6 skaters on the ice. They're just rolling an extra forward out there. I like the strategy. Strothman in the corner, bottled up a little bit, pushes it to Strook. Strook tried to center it, went right to an Edina player. She'll go off the wall trying to escape the zone. Tonka keeps it in. Edina, though, will pull it out. They're going to line it up, fire it. Nice job, Prosser. Prosser, good stick. She defends. Prosser staying on the puck. Prosser will pull it behind the net up to where? Up to Strook. Strook had it go past her. She won't be able to get to it. Tonka changes a couple. Changes are really critical here with an open net. Can't allow him any space. That's nice. 41 seconds left.
So yeah, Duluth was a shootout, and then they beat them 5-1. But everything else has been, I mean, it was 2-0. Morehead. 4-0. 10-3 they beat Arnold. Alexandria they beat 2-0. Just looking for close games.
Yeah.
Not many. They tied Blaine Rogers.
What about Maple Grove Black?
3-2.
That's close.
Oh, here's another one. 4-2. And then 4-1.
What about Alexandria? Play that.
Yep. 4-1. And then 2-0.
Seven seconds left here. Tonka, I liked EJ's strategy here at the end, going 6-on-5. Tonka played him well there. Had some good shots, trying to just kind of show that they can defend and play with these guys, which they did the first period. So